The more you do for a man, the less he wants to do for you. The more you consider a man's feelings, the less he considers yours. This is sad, but it's true.
This is false, and this only applies to guys that are low value, simp suckers, and can't get a woman to save their life. So they can be a doormat to be rolled around by a woman like this or the people that they're advising. So it really doesn't correlate. Can these women in your comment section find a sucker, find an old man, a KFC man to take care of them like you found one? Probably not.
I know a lot of y'all weren't taught this because it don't even make sense, but it's just the truth. The less you pay attention to a man, the more attention he pays to you if he really likes you and if he wants to chase you and be a man and get your attention.
This right here is another example of nonsense. The thing is, the guys that chase, run after, and supposedly be called a man are the suckers and simps that we're talking about. These are the guys that this woman is advising these women to lock down, because it's too difficult to lock down a younger guy. It's too difficult to lock down a guy that's probably like 7 years older because he's just getting into his prime. And it's very, very difficult for a lot of these women to get a man in general, because most guys can sniff out and suss out if a chick's been out here running these streets. So it's going to be very difficult for the type of women that you're advising. I don't know how this woman still has a job on TikTok.
Because men like a challenge and a chase. If you don't even give them the opportunity to chase and be a challenge, they get bored of you quick. Okay?
Yeah, this is how I know she's out of touch in 2024 and beyond. Men don't want a challenge from any of these chicks. We don't want to be challenged because, quite frankly, most guys in the top 10% and 1% between that scale have already made these women submit, tap out, and completely been dominated by those guys. So there's no challenge anymore. And the only reason a guy gets rid of a woman, and the only way that that happens, is if the woman's useless after sex. If she adds no value to the guy's life, that's the only way. So she has it all backwards.
Okay? It's easy pickings, easy pick-me's. Anybody can get a pick-me. That's not a flex. All right? That's why you got to make them work. That's why you got to make them impress you. That's why you got to keep your standards high, because they love the chase. The thrill of the chase, the thrill and the challenge is what they like, because they can go get pick-me-shit every day of the week. They can have pick-me-shit every day of the week, but they can't have you. That's what makes you special.
Actually, that would not make none of these women special, because the pick-me's are the ones that are getting picked. And even if the guy has other women on the side, that is the main girl. We don't really wife up the 9s and 10s, maybe if we go overseas, but we don't really wife them up because they're a headache out here, and they'll mess around and be dealing with an NFL player. So dudes typically wife these supposed pick-me's 5, 6, 7 range, and guys actually give them the world while they're slaying the dragon to the women that aren't special, because they're only getting sold a dream. So you're pretty much setting these women up for failure once again.
That's what makes them want you more, because you don't look for ways to try to keep them on their toes or to impress them. They got to look for ways to keep you on your toes and impress you, because Pick-Misha is already doing that for them.
So if Pick-Misha is already doing this, what makes you think that any of your sprinkle minions and clan have a chance whatsoever? Only thing they have a chance if they try to deploy any of these tactics that you give them is guys that they may be interested in that are just going to breadcrumb them, bang them out, sell them a dream, and send them right back to you with them complaining in the comment section or threatening you and stitching your videos saying how much this shit is bullshit and it doesn't work. So either way it goes, you can have them play tough, act crazy, say, oh no, he's gonna have to do this and he's gonna have to do that and you're gonna have to make him do. The only way that's gonna happen is if the guy is of lower social economic value, meaning less money, broke guys you don't even look at anyway, or he's a flat out sucker, a flat out simp, really doesn't understand his value, and he's rich. But there's a lot of those guys, but why the hell would they pick them? Those guys would rather pick the pick-me. So you guys lose regardless.
What do women have to offer besides sex? Nothing, because we ain't offering sex. What makes you think that's on the table? That ain't up on the table.
So if sex is not on the table, then that means that you bring totally nothing, like you just said. So why the hell should a man even deal with you in the first place? Men only deal with women for sexual access. Even that simp of a man that you have still only deals with you so you can give them some starfish sex every now and then. So you just answered, that correctly. You offer absolutely nothing. This is why guys don't deal with none of these chicks.
You got to earn that. You got to invest to even get close to that. So what you talking about? We don't offer that. That's stuff you got to invest in, work for, pay towards. What you talking about? Offer. This ain't Pick Mishaville over here.
This is why men don't take these women serious. Why the hell should a man have to work for something, which is your tampered, ran through, beat up old box? You know what I'm saying? Your freaking roast beef curtains. Why the hell should anybody have to deal with that labia stretched out, that wizard sleeve for the like, why should they have to deal with that shit and pay for it when Tyrone got it for free? Absolutely ridiculous. This is why none of these women can get any of these guys that they want, and they can never target these guys for what they want to do to them, which is financially rob them and make a guy work for something that, some dude at a house party didn't get to do when he was donkey fuck from the back for free.
Okay. See, men automatically assume you offering sex. Well, that's where they went wrong, because we ain't offering a thing. You're going to have to invest towards that, pay towards that, spend money towards that, and hope that you are worthy enough to even experience that after you've done put in the investments. So
she said put money towards it, having sex with a chick who gave it to Tyrone for free. That's like saying, hey man, put money towards this 1967 Buick. That's pretty much what these chicks are sporting between their legs. Nobody's trying to put money towards your 1981 Honda Civic. Can you imagine the smell beating those freaking old cheeks of hers, this sprinkle lady? Probably smells like vinegar, white rum, uncooked rice, ass, and concrete. And let's keep it a buck. Only a simp like her husband, James, would look at this deal and be like, yes, this is a sweet deal. Like only a sucker like him. And like I said, you could imagine the smell beating up them old cheeks that all them people have, literally came out of. And all of that freaking semen in her bone marrow. You know how many dudes have tattooed this chick's skeleton? Nah, fam. Nah. You put money towards down on me. You know what I'm saying? You do things for me so I can possibly put you on a rotation.
So I don't think, once again, we're not even offering that. So I don't know where you got that from.
Well, good luck with that sound advice because it's going to be difficult, because even the KFC man are smartening up. Even those dudes are going to only deal with you for box, because if you think about it, if women didn't have vaginas, men would not even look at you. We wouldn't even talk to you. It'd be no purpose. Would it be weird? Yes. Would it be kind of fruity? Possibly, but that's just what it is. And once you've given away that value and you've decreased and lost your value, such as yourself, then you can give this destructive advice, because of course, women, you guys are like crabs in a barrel. Always got to bring each other down. Anyway, man, we know that at this point, she's just selling a course. She's just selling a dream, and women love these type of lies. So of course, she's going to continue to do it. She's making a good lucrative business out of it. But does it work in practicality? Even she knows. It's clear to see that none of this shit works, and she's just a great scammer.
If one of us eat, then we all ball. Sip coladas out in Cancun. Please stop praying for my downfall. It ain't coming no time soon. From the concrete, a little bitty rose grew.